Patiharya refers to marvel, wonder, or miracle in Buddhism. Patiharya encompasses extraordinary or miraculous phenomena that may occur as a result of spiritual practice, deep concentration samadhi, and insight vipassana. These marvels are not supernatural occurrences, but rather manifestations of the natural laws governing the mind and the universe. Patiharya can take various forms, including 1. Idipatiharya refers to the extraordinary abilities or psychic powers that can arise as a result of advanced meditation practice, deep concentration samadhi, and the development of specific mental faculties. These powers are considered natural, but uncommon abilities that transcend ordinary human experience. In Buddhist texts, various psychic powers are described as idis. These include telepathy, thought reading, clairvoyance, seeing distant or hidden things, psychokinesis, moving or influencing objects with the mind, levitation, floating or flying through the air, divine ear, hearing sounds from distant realms, and divine eye, seeing past lives and future destinies. Psychic powers are said to be attainable through the cultivation of meditative absorption jhana, the purification of the mind, and the development of certain mental qualities, such as concentration, mindfulness, and wisdom. They are often regarded as byproducts of spiritual progress, rather than the primary goal of practice. Psychic powers are mentioned throughout Buddhist scriptures and are attributed to the Buddha, enlightened disciples, arhats, and advanced meditators. They serve as evidence of the efficacy of the Buddhist teachings and the potential for human liberation. However, the Buddha emphasized that psychic powers alone do not constitute true spiritual attainment and can be misleading if pursued for their own sake. While psychic powers can be awe-inspiring and fascinating, they are not the ultimate goal of Buddhist practice. The Buddha warned against becoming attached to or prideful about one's psychic abilities, as they can easily lead to ego inflation and spiritual downfall. Instead, practitioners are encouraged to cultivate humility, compassion, and wisdom as the true markers of spiritual progress. Despite their secondary role in spiritual practice, psychic powers can inspire faith and confidence in the Buddhist teachings and motivate practitioners to deepen their meditation practice and ethical conduct. Witnessing or hearing about the miraculous abilities of enlightened beings can strengthen one's commitment to the path of liberation. Ultimately, the aim of Buddhist practice is the realization of nibbana, liberation from suffering, which transcends the realm of psychic powers and all conditioned phenomena. While idipatiharya may offer glimpses into the potential of the mind, true liberation is attained through the complete purification of the mind and the eradication of defilements. 2. Adesanopatiharya is the ability to read or perceive the thoughts, intentions, and mental states of others without verbal communication. It is considered one of the psychic powers that can arise as a result of advanced meditative practice and the development of concentration, mindfulness, and insight. In Buddhist texts, Adisanapatiharya is described as the ability to discern the thoughts and emotions of others, including their desires, fears, intentions, and past experiences. This ability allows the practitioner to understand the inner workings of the mind and to respond skillfully to the needs and concerns of others. Adisanapatiharya is considered a byproduct of spiritual development rather than the primary goal of practice. It rises naturally as the mind becomes more purified, concentrated, and attuned to the subtle aspects of consciousness. The ability to read minds can be a powerful tool for cultivating compassion, empathy, and insight into the nature of suffering. While Adisanapatiharya can be a valuable skill for understanding and helping others, it must be used with wisdom, compassion, and ethical integrity. The Buddha cautioned against using psychic powers for a personal gain, manipulation, or harm. Practitioners are encouraged to cultivate humility, compassion, and non-attachment in their use of these abilities. The ability to read minds can inspire faith and confidence in the Buddha's teachings and the potential for spiritual awakening. Witnessing or hearing about the psychic powers of enlightened beings can motivate practitioners to deepen their meditation practice and cultivate the qualities necessary for liberation. Adisona Patihariya reflects the boundless potential of the mind and its capacity to transcend ordinary limitations. By developing mindfulness, concentration, and insight, practitioners can penetrate the veils of ignorance and delusion and gain direct insight into the nature of reality. While psychic powers, such as mind reading, may offer glimpses into the workings of the mind, they are not the ultimate aim of Buddhist practice. True spiritual progress is marked by the cultivation of wisdom, compassion, and the realization of nibbana, the cessation of suffering, and the ultimate goal of liberation. 3. Anusasani Patihariya is the ability to teach, explain, and expound the Dharma in a way that inspires understanding, clarity, and insight in others. It is considered one of the psychic powers, ithi, that can arise as a result of spiritual development and mastery of the teachings. In Buddhist tradition, Anusasani Patihariya encompasses various forms of effective teaching and spiritual guidance. This includes the ability to convey profound truths in a clear and accessible manner, to inspire faith and confidence in the teachings, and to lead others on the path to liberation through skillful instruction and guidance. Anusasani Patihariya highlights the importance of the teacher or spiritual guide in transmitting the Dharma and guiding others on the path to awakening. A skilled teacher possesses the ability to communicate the teachings effectively, to address the specific needs and concerns of students, and to inspire confidence and trust in the path. Effective teaching in Buddhism involves more than just imparting knowledge. It requires embodying the qualities of wisdom, compassion, patience, and skillful means. A skilled teacher understands the diverse backgrounds and capacities of students and tailors their teachings accordingly, using various methods such as instruction, discussion, reflection, and meditation practice. The ability to teach the Dharma effectively can inspire faith and confidence in the Buddhist teachings and motivate practitioners to deepen their understanding and practice. Witnessing or receiving skillful instruction from a wise and compassionate teacher can be a powerful catalyst for spiritual growth and transformation. Anusasani Patihariya also relates to the transmission of the Dharma from generation to generation within the Buddhist tradition. Skilled teachers play a crucial role in preserving the integrity of the teachings and ensuring their relevance and applicability in contemporary times. While Anusasani Patihariya is a valuable skill for transmitting the Dharma and guiding others on the path to awakening, it is not an end in itself. True spiritual progress depends on the sincere practice and realization of the teachings by both teachers and students, leading to the ultimate goal of liberation from suffering. The Buddha and Arhats, enlightened disciples, are said to possess Patihariya as a result of their mastery of the mind, profound wisdom, and purity of heart. Through their spiritual attainments, they demonstrate extraordinary abilities and perform miraculous feats that inspire faith and confidence in the Dharma. While marvels may captivate the attention and awe of observers, their primary purpose in Buddhism is to serve as confirmatory evidence of the efficacy of the path to liberation. Marvels can inspire faith saddha, confidence pasada, and spiritual aspiration sankalpa in practitioners, encouraging them to persevere on the path and cultivate the qualities necessary for awakening. Despite their significance, Patihariya is not the ultimate goal of Buddhist practice. The Buddha cautioned against becoming attached to psychic powers or using them for worldly gain or self-aggrandizement. Instead, practitioners are encouraged to focus on developing wisdom, compassion, and ethical conduct as the true means to liberation. Witnessing or hearing about marvels can strengthen the faith and conviction of practitioners in the triple gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and motivate them to deepen their practice. However, genuine spiritual progress and liberation depend on the cultivation of insight, virtue, and the gradual purification of the mind. Pratityaha reminds practitioners of the vast potential of the mind and its capacity to transcend the ordinary limitations of conditioned existence. By cultivating mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, individuals can tap into the latent powers of the mind and realize their inherent potential for awakening. In summary, Pratityaha represents marvel, wonder, or miracle in Buddhism, often associated with extraordinary phenomena arising from deep spiritual practice and realization. While marvels can inspire faith and confidence in the path to liberation, genuine spiritual progress depends on the cultivation of wisdom, virtue, and the gradual purification of the mind, leading to liberation from suffering.